Our human body is a very complex, diverse, and efficient system that makes the maximum use of useful substances. But as we have already learned in the digestive system, we even generate wastes, be it in the form of undigested food or in the form of unusable carbon dioxide. Consequently, our body expels undigested food in the form of feces, and our lungs help in expelling carbon dioxide out of our body periodically. Another byproduct that is formed as a result of digestion of proteins is urea. Our liver breaks down proteins to amino acids and in the process generates urea. Now, urea is highly toxic, and the buildup of uric acid in our body can lead to complications which can be fatal. So, our body has developed a highly specific organization in the form of our excretory system, which helps in excreting urea. Our body performs various functions like eating, breathing, and drinking to remain healthy and alive. These processes also produce many toxic substances like urea in the body, which are filtered by the kidneys. These kidneys are located in the middle of our back, just below your rib cage, one on either side of the spine. They have the adrenal gland attached to them. You need at least one kidney to live. Why are they so important? The kidneys are two bean-shaped organs, each about the size of your fist. If you have ever seen a bean, then you'll have a good idea of what the kidney looks like. Each kidney is about 5 inches long and about 3 inches wide. They are reddish brown in color. The rounded or protruding side is the convex side. Just opposite is the concave side. If you observe a sectional view of the kidney, you will see two regions which are demarcated by a color difference. The inner dark red region is called the medulla. The outer light colored peripheral region is known as the cortex. Present in this part are numerous filters called the nephrons. Nephrons are the microscopic filtering units of the kidney. There are more than 1 million of these tiny filters inside each kidney, which removes waste and excess water. The distal rounded end of the nephron is known as the Bowman's capsule, which is followed by the tubule where filtration occurs. The waste, such as urea and other poisonous substances, have to be removed or they will cause harm to the body. Hence, the kidney filters this waste out of the blood. The waste is then collected and combines with water, which is also filtered to make urine. This urine flows into the renal pelvis, from where the urine slides down a long tube called the ureter and collects in the bladder, a storage sac that holds the urine. Then the urine flows down another tube called the urethra and out of your body. In human beings, the excretory organs are located in the abdominal area. There is a pair of bean-shaped structures called the kidneys, each of which opens through the excretory tube called the ureters into the urinary bladder. If we take a section of the kidney, we can see that each kidney is made up of excretory units called nephrons. Each nephron has a cup-shaped upper end called the Bowman's capsule, which contains a bundle of capillaries called glomerulus. These blood capillaries arise from the renal artery, which brings waste and excess water from the body into the kidneys. Blood is filtered in the glomerular capillaries, and the water and waste diffuse into the Bowman's capsule. Now, this Bowman's capsule leads into tubular structures. As filtrate passes through the tubular parts of the nephron, useful products such as glucose and amino acids are reabsorbed by the blood capillaries surrounding the nephrons. This urine flows into the renal pelvis from where the urine slides down a long tube called the ureter. Human urine consists of water and nitrogenous substances, most of which is urea. From the ureter, urine passes into the urinary bladder and is stored there until it is thrown out of the body. So, this brings us to the end of the chapter on life processes. The processes that occur inside our bodies and that of other living organisms is infinitely more complex than anything that we can dream of. We just learned about how a wide range of organisms survive. So many different processes by so many different organisms. All of them breathe, respire, digest, transport, excrete, but essentially stay alive in their own way. Although it is true that as the complexity of the organism increases, so does the complexity of the life process. But each is unique in its own way.